Alright everybody, welcome back to D&M Wreaths. I am going to be making an Easter wreath tonight, and this is the sign that we're going to be using. We are going to be using I always forget what size this is. A 16 by 16 inch wreath, and like I said, this is going to be our sign. It's got a lot of pastel colors on it with a little cute bunny. Alright, let me show you the material. We are going to be using blue and white mesh. We cut both of these into 20 inches, and that's going to be our base color. And then we're going to be incorporating yellow and this pink here that I'm repurposing from a Valentine's Day wreath. So those are going to be our colors. Our ribbon, we are going to be using this ribbon. It's like a burlap Easter ribbon. Says Happy Easter on it. And I'm not sure about this, but we might be using this. This is what it looks like when it's rolled up, and this is what it looks like when it's unrolled. So we'll see how it turns out. And we might be using, this is a pink and purple one. You can barely tell, they're real sheer. But we'll see if we use that. For decoration, I still am not sure what we're going to be using for the decoration, but we will see whenever we get to that part. So I'm going to put my sign apart, or to the side, and we're going to straighten out our wreath form. So this wreath form has two, what do you call it? Two ties that are too close together. So I'm just not going to use this one right here. So I'm just going to put this one aside. So we're going to always start with your wreath form. Just make sure your ties are all facing in a good direction. This material, most of it I got from, so I got this one from Hobby Lobby. And the mesh I got from Craft Outlet. I got the ribbon and the sign from Dollar Tree. Alright guys, so I'm going to be showing you guys how to cut. We need one more each of a blue and a white, so I'm going to show you guys how to cut the blue and the white. So when I'm cutting two pieces together, I'm going to overlap them, and we're going to cut 20 inches. So we're going to be using our rotary cutter. So as you can see, here's my 20-inch mark right here. Alright, let's go to your 20-inch mark, just cut across, and then you have your pieces here. And I also am going to need one more of yellow. So I'm going to cut a yellow. And our yellow is going to be 10 inches. We're going to be using 10-inch rolls. So we just set all that aside. Alright guys, so over here I have everything pre-cut, just to make this video a little faster. So remember, we're not going to use, let's see. We're not going to use this tie right here. So I'm just going to tuck that underneath, and we're just not going to use that. So I have 16 ties. I have 7 on this top bar and 9 on this bottom bar. So we're going to alternate blue and white, so it doesn't matter what color we start with. What we're going to do is we're going to do the ruffle method. So we are just going to go in the middle, just kind of roll it up like a ruffle, and it's going to come out like this. Then we're just going to get one of our ties, open it, Just tie it down. All right, so we're gonna do that all the way around with the blue also. All right, we're gonna go to our next tie. Gonna put it down. We're gonna give it 2 good twists. So once you do that, you can go ahead and just fluff out your material, and it's gonna look like this. So we're gonna do that all the way around. So I've already cut all these pieces here. So we're gonna do white next. Go to our next tie. And we're going to give it a few good twists. There we go. I'm gonna go with the blue. This blue is kind of like, it's plasticky, but as you can see, it's a lot thicker. So it's, I can't really explain the material, but it's not as plasticky as this one right here. It's got a thicker consistency, but it still feels like plastic. All the way around. Now your wreath is going to start to look full. So always decide what you want to do to your base. You can do a 21-inch all the way around. You can do this method. I like this method because you can do it in either 20-inch ruffles, or you can do 30-inch ruffles. If I have a thicker material, I'll do 30 inches. 30 inches looks really, really nice. Alright, so we come to that one that I need to skip. You see how I just bent it down? So I'm going to go into this one. And where's my tie? Oh. Then we're just going to tie this one down. There's going to be a little bit of a space there, but that's okay. Alright, so we're going to go to the top, and I'm going to go ahead and put a blue one right here. I like to alternate colors, but this wreath form has an odd amount of ties. So I'm gonna end up with, I'll show you here in a minute. I'm gonna end up with like 2 of the same color right here. So I'm just gonna decide if I want to end up with, I'll just put a white right here. Okay. So I'm gonna leave the white right there. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and just finish the bottom. Normally I would, oof, okay, okay, so you see how I have two white here? I'm gonna have to put a blue here. And I'm gonna have to move this blue that I have over here to the next tie, which is fine. But I like for the wreath holders to have an even amount, because this is what happens. So I'm gonna have to, I'm just taking this blue off right here and I'm just moving it over to the next one, which is right here. All right, just make sure to fluff your mesh out. Have I been saying ribbon? I meant mesh. You see how it's looking pretty full? I like the way it's looking. So we have a few more to go. Alright, let me see something. Blue, white, blue, white. I just feel like I got a lot of, should probably blue right here. That's okay. Alright, we're gonna keep going. I bought this blue mesh from, I want to say Michael's a while back. I've had it for a few years now. I don't really use it. And also, well, this is actually the last of it right here. I also bought a pink one. So this mesh was just very different than what I'm used to using. But I think it's pretty. Alright. So we are almost done, guys. We're just gonna go all the way around. So what we're gonna do on the top is we're gonna go in with rolls. So I have the green, oh, I'm sorry, not green. I have the purple and pink that we're gonna put on the top. This is fraying a little, you can see that. Just pull them apart. I'll put it aside. So we're gonna do the top and we're gonna put rolls on the top. And this wreath the frame is 16 by 16, but it's probably gonna end up being a 24 by 24 inch wreath. This frays a lot, so you just gotta put it all aside. It always turns out bigger, so that'll look really nice, really full. You want it to be really full too. We got one more, so we're gonna put the blue in the last one. So you see how it's looking pretty full. And you can't even tell where we have a color side to side. last ruffle right here. All right, so we're done with that. Just fluff all your mesh so that it stands out. So this is how it's looking. So you see it's covering my mat. My mat is about 24 by 24. So it's covering my mat. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and come in with this yellow and with this pink. Oh, I had a pink somewhere. Oh. All right, so we're gonna come in with this yellow and we're gonna come in with this pink and we're just gonna make rolls. Right? It's kind of scraggly, so I'm gonna cut the ends off there. So we're gonna come in with both like this, and we're gonna go ahead and put it down in the tie. I'm gonna redo that. We're gonna put the yellow on the bottom and the pink on top. So just like that. And we're gonna do a test. Always do a test with the sign. So that looks okay. All right, so we're gonna do this all the way around. And while you're at it, you can add the ribbon. I've already cut the ribbon. And I've already dovetailed it, sorry. So this is what it's gonna look like. I think that looks good. You're gonna have that with it. I think that looks good. All right, so I'm gonna start. I know I started on the inside, but I'm gonna go ahead and do the outside. I'm gonna put the yellow down first, and then the pink, and then the ribbon. So I'm gonna put a yellow, give it a good twist. Then I'm gonna get a pink out. Like I said, we are repurposing this pink because I am out of pastel colors. This is the only pink that I had left. So what you can do is just trim it up. Put it down. So I would open that twist, put your mesh down, and then get your ribbon, this ribbon here, and you're gonna go ahead and put it down in your tie. So that's how it's gonna look, guys. It's gonna have a lot of color in it, and these colors match the sign. The only color that I didn't really incorporate is like a lot of the purple and a lot of like this mint color, but all these other colors I have. So I think with all the colors together, they're gonna come out just fine. So I'm gonna go in with my yellow. And we're gonna put that down in your tie. I'm gonna get a pink. bunny, your bunny ribbon. I think it goes okay with one. Um, let me see what it does with this one. I don't really think this one will make a difference. Like I said, this one's a really sheer one. This one's really sheer. You can hardly even see it. So I might not even put it in there. I mean, you can't even, really can't even tell it's there. See, you can't even tell it's there. It might add a little, yeah, we'll add it in. It might add a little spunk to it, a little glow to it. See that? Okay, we can go ahead and put that in. So, alright, so we're gonna grab a pink and a purple, a pink and a yellow. Just gonna keep going all the way around. We're gonna go ahead and put that down. Guys, this wreath, when you decide these are the colors you want, you know, it could always change up at the end. It's not always gonna be the same. It's not always gonna be the same, but you know, it might change up in the midst of everything. So just be patient. That's okay if that happens. Not a big deal. So this is a little scraggly because it was on a Valentine's Day wreath that I did not like. So I'm just repurposing it. It's still in good shape. See, it's got there. So all we do is just put it down in our wreath. We're gonna grab a ribbon. You're gonna put it right down in there with it. And I'm just gonna give it one twist. I don't know if that's all I'm gonna put down in here, so we'll see. Alright guys, so that's how it's looking. I think it looks pretty cute with all the colors. Just gonna keep going all the way around. Sorry, I know I should keep talking, but it's kind of hard to talk and work at the same time. Alright, we're gonna put one down. We're gonna grab a ribbon. Put your ribbon down. I'm sorry guys, I forgot to tell you guys, my ribbon is cut at 11 inches. For some reason I can't, I mean I can cut it at 12 inches, but I feel like it just looks right at 11 inches, so I just cut it at 11. I forgot to tell you that. So we're just gonna keep going around. Hope I have enough pink. So we might come into the problem where we don't have enough pink. So we might have to think of a plan B. Alright, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and just put all my yellow. I'm gonna put all my yellow throughout the wreath. Then we're gonna figure out about the pink. So for now, I'm just gonna give it one good twist. And guys, this happens all the time. where sometimes you don't have enough material, or you run out, or you count wrong and you have to just substitute. So we'll figure it out. No big deal. So let me see how many more pinks I have. I might have to just go in and do every other tie with pink, but we will see. Alright, so we're almost done with the yellow. I think it looks good so far. It's a big difference right there. Those are really, really, really pretty colors. I wish I would have had like a purple or something, but I don't have a lot of the purples and pinks right now. That's just something I haven't stocked up on with those colors, because those colors are really only for like spring and summer. Well, not really summer, just spring. So I only have a little bit of pink from Valentine's Day. Maybe do this one. So I went shopping today and I found my Easter dress. Not pastel colors. It's got like a navy blue, red, and white in there. Or in black. It's mainly navy blue though. I like it. I think it's nice. I haven't worn a dress in a while, but for Easter I will wear this. Well, look at that. I think I'm short of yellow. So you see, I even count wrong sometimes. Alright, so I need to cut one more. I thought I cut an extra yellow. Alright, I need to cut an extra yellow. What's gonna end up happening is I'm gonna find it somewhere. Watch. So I'm just going all the way around with this yellow. Yep. I missed one yellow. Alright guys, I'm going to put this aside. I keep wanting to say apart. Put that aside, and I'm going to cut. I did cut an extra piece of yellow. What happened to it? Alright, I'm going to just cut another yellow. So we're just gonna cut at 10 inches. Whoops. We're gonna cut at 10 inches. Alright guys, so we are almost done with the yellow. Alright, now we gotta figure out the pink. I feel like the pink really, really brings it out. So I'm gonna have to figure out something with this pink. Alright, here we go. Okay. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pinks left. Yeah. So we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pinks. Oh, 11 pinks. Okay, so we gotta figure something out. So we need 11 pinks. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, guys, so we're probably gonna have to just go with, on the outside, every other. All right, let's go ahead and finish the outside. We're gonna do the outside. All right, you see how this pink is is real scraggly? What you can do is you just put it down, and you have your rotary cutter, and you're just gonna cut this off right there. Just cut a straight line. Okay, you can do the same with this. Just cut in a straight line. Cut all those little scraggly pieces off. Then you just roll. So we're gonna finish the outside, and you can just trim your edges. We're gonna finish the outside with pink. And I think we're gonna go ahead and put some of this sequence, this clear looking holographic ribbon in there. So one is purple and one is pink. You really can't tell, but they are. Same thing with this one. Got a little scraggly part, so I'm just gonna cut the ends off. That looks okay. Be careful with this, guys. This is so sharp. I cut myself earlier with it. It was not nice. Right, you're gonna go with your ribbon and go ahead and put a ribbon down. I'm gonna just tie it twice. I don't know if we're gonna use, I think we are gonna use that other ribbon, but I'm just gonna wait and see until we finish this outside. I feel like the ribbons are more important on the outside, or I'm sorry, the colors are more important on the outside, because sometimes on the inside you can't see it because of the of your sign. So your sign becomes it's a little big sometimes, so it's really not even gonna matter. If you don't see it on the inside as much as the outside. So this wreath is about, the length of it is probably 26 by 26 already. So it's pretty big. Alright, so we are almost done on the outside. So we need 1, 2, 3 on, 4 on the outside. Alright, we're gonna have to figure something out on the inside. guys, this is pretty. Doesn't look too bad. Alright, we're gonna see if we can save this one. We are going to cut the ends off of this one. Fold it up, roll it up, fold it up, whatever you want to do, call it. We're going to put it down in here, and we're going to get a ribbon. You don't really have to worry about fluffing your ribbon right now, or your mesh right now, because you'll do it all at the end. All right, so this one's pretty long, so I think we're gonna go ahead and cut this one in half. So just put it down here. I'm gonna measure it. So we got about 14 inches. So we can cut this into about 7 inches. We can use it as 2. Gonna roll it up. And you're gonna put it down. What is that? Oh, I thought that was Princess. Like, she's asleep. Alright guys, so we got one more pink. Let's see where we need it. We need it way over here. Alright, so let's go ahead and put, alright, so in the middle, we only have 3. Which means we're going to have to figure it out. So we can put one of these, so we'll take this one out right here. We're gonna take these out. We're gonna take this pink out. And this pink is gonna get moved over here, along with the ribbon. So you can put the ribbon down over here as well. And give it 2 good twists, because we know that nothing else is gonna go in there. So, I mean, the other ones you can just put ribbon down. We're just gonna have to wing it. So on this one, you're gonna come up with 2 ties that are gonna be missing the pink, that are together. So if I go out and buy more pink tomorrow, then I can add it back in here. But these 2 right here are gonna be missing, and this one is gonna be missing. But because it has an odd number, then that's why they're like that. I wouldn't care if it had an even number, because then you can have, you know, have it all the same. It's every other one. And on this one, it's 2 side by side that are missing it. So that kind of sucks. So that's what happens sometimes, guys. It's not wrong, it's not right, it's not, you can make it however you want. Your customer is probably never, ever, ever gonna notice it. It's just something that the people that make wreaths notice. So, Alright guys, so we're gonna move this aside. And we are going to cut some ribbon. Alright, so this is what the pink and the purple look like. Obviously you can tell them apart. When you cut them, this is what it looks like. You can't really even tell. But I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, actually you can. You can tell a little bit when you put them down in the wreath. But I'm gonna go ahead and just put them down anyway. Because I feel like it gives it a little spark. Like a little holographic look. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and cut the ribbon. Alright guys, let me clean this up over here. It's getting kind of messy. Alright, so this is all the mess I had. All this. So we have 16 ties. So I already cut one of each tie. We're gonna go ahead and cut the other ones. So they're gonna be 11 inches. So what I do just to save time is go ahead and take your ribbon, put it down together, and we're just gonna cut. So with these, we're not going to, gosh, it's hard to tell which one's purple and which one's pink. Okay, this one's a pink, this one's a purple. So as I go cutting these, I'm just gonna put them down over here. Wait, now this is pink. And this is purple. So might have to change this up because I can't tell which one's which. Yeah, I can't tell which one is which, so I'm gonna have to cut all the pinks. I think this one's pink and this one's purple. Yeah, this one's purple and this one's pink. I'm gonna have to just cut them and leave them separate because I can't tell. So I'm not even gonna make a big deal out of these. I'm just gonna cut. So I got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Let me cut a few more of these. Just put it down. Measure at 22 because they're going to be 11 inches each. Then cut at 11. I'll cut one more of this purple. So this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Two more out of each. This is purple. Maybe 2 more of the pink. So this ribbon, I got it from the Dollar Tree. I just wanted to see how this would turn out. I mean, it's not too bad. But like I said, I didn't like the fact that you can't really see this color. I mean, it's super light. The only way you can tell is if there's a whole bunch of them together. So All right, we still have a little bit of each. These come in, I believe, 3 yards, and they're only $1. But if you order them from Craft Outlet or any other store, they're gonna come in like either 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 yards. So just wherever you order them from, it's different. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and put these down real quick. Alright, I'm gonna come back to this ribbon and I'm gonna show you guys how to attach the sign. So this is our sign right here. It's got this mint color, yellow, pink, blue, and purple. And it's got this sparkly, shiny little cute bunny with a little burlap bow on it. Alright, so what we're gonna do, this is wood. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna attach this sign because I don't think this is gonna be very, very strong if you attach it just like that. So what we're gonna do is we're going to get some felt. So this is felt. This felt you can find at Walmart, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, wherever. You're gonna get some felt, and I'm gonna just cut mine probably in half like that. All right. Oh, we're also gonna need some pipe cleaners. So I'm gonna use 2 of them. I'm gonna use white because we have a lot of white on this. You don't have to match them, but I like to match them just so that everything else matches. You don't just have some weird pipe cleaners just sticking out. Alright, so we're gonna do, I get this, and I've already hooked up my glue gun here. I put a little strip of glue down. Oh, this is too long. I'm gonna cut this out. All right, I'm gonna pull that over. I get another strip of glue. Just be careful, it's hot. And I'm gonna pull that over. This is gonna be like our little anchor right here. All right, and so I go to the middle of my sign. I put a good amount of glue there. Get my pipe cleaner, put it down in the middle, and then put the sign down here. And I just hold it there. So you always want to give this time to dry before you put it on your wreath, because if you pull too hard, the sign is going to come out, or it's going to come off. So you always want to make sure that it's on there pretty good. I feel like the glue holds pretty good. It's not like something that come off very easily. So if you find anything else, some people staple theirs, but I find that stapling sometimes will go through your sign and then your sign gets messed up, or it'll crack the sign if the sign is too thick. So I'm just gonna hold that there, and we're gonna start on our other little felt piece. So I just get a piece, I always say piece. We'll get a little strip of glue, tack it down, put another little strip in the middle, tack that down. So while you're holding this, you can hold this to dry. So like I said, ooh, that's hot. See, I burned myself. So you just want to make sure that sticks really good. So while I'm holding that, I'm going to come down here. I'm going to put a strip of glue there. Put this over here because I'm done with it. Put your pipe cleaner down, and then hold your felt there. So that is how you stick on a sign, how you put on a sign. So you don't have to put these little anchors, but I have found like in the past, like where if the wreath falls off the sign because of the wind, or somebody does somebody closes the door too hard, then what's gonna happen is if your sign is not anchored on there good, it's gonna fall off. So I started anchoring them down really, really good. If you get, this is not a very thick wood. It's not very thick, so you can either do this, or like I said, I don't like to staple them down because sometimes they'll, what's gonna happen is they're gonna crack because they're wood. Some signs are metal, so you just have to figure out how you anchor them down. If they're metal, you can buy like a little hole punch for them. It's like a little metal puncher, and you can punch a hole in them and just tie them down with either wire, or you can use what are they called? Oh gosh, my mind's going blank. You can go. You can use ties, like plastic ties, zip ties. There you go. So up to you. Just depending on your sign. Not every sign is the same, so you'll be doing something different for every sign. All right, that is pretty stuck. See that? All right. Even though it has this on there, I still want to put these little anchors on there so that it sticks really, really good. So we're gonna put that aside, and we're gonna finish this right here. I think this is real pretty, guys. I think this is real pretty. I'll post a picture of it after it's done, but I'm gonna go ahead and finish this pink and purple. You see how now you can see the difference? So I'm gonna go ahead and finish these. I'm gonna leave them separate. And I'm not gonna, with these ribbons, I am not going to do the, oh my gosh, I cannot think.